kick us off here first. My first game that I have this weekend, I really like this one. It's Army versus Air Force. Air Force is -1.5, over under 49.5. This rivalry game is a part of the Commander-in-Chief Trophy Series that's among the service academies. So Army, Navy, Air Force, whoever has the better records at the end gets that Commander-in-Chief trophy and gets the bragging rights out of it. So starting off here with Army, Cale Helams has been great at quarterback since he stepped in week 2. He has been hurt, dealt with injuries, so they had their backup step up, but he's been really, really good. He's helped them lead a top 4 rushing offense for Army. Go figure that they're a top 4 rushing offense. But also helping out in the run game, they got Noah Short and Hayden Reed. Both of those guys do have over 300 yards rushing on the ground. So obviously with them running the triple option, they like to disperse the ball, get it into multiple people's hands. Switching over, excuse me, to the defensive side, Andon Thomas and Caleb Fortner are 2 linebackers that I really, really like. They have that good Army feel. If you look at them and see their swag, they just look like Army linebackers. But other than that, Army's defense, they are pretty good, but they do struggle against the run. So it's going to be interesting to see how they hold up against this Air Force offense. Obviously, they run the triple option, more of like a spread triple option, I guess I would say, than the rather traditional. So with that being said, moving over to Air Force, they're led by quarterback Liam Scarza, who, like Cale Helams, he also leads their team in rushing with over 700 yards on the ground. So he has a little bit of that dynamic. He throws the ball a little bit more than Cale as well too. But just like Army, Air Force also has 2 very good running backs in Owen Allen and Dylan Carson. They're having some good years to help support this second overall ranked rushing offense. Right now, they're averaging 284 yards on the ground per game. So it'll be interesting to see how that Army defense holds up against them. Looking at Air Force's defense, on the other hand, I'm not joking, Tanaka, when I tell you they are the worst defense in the nation. They rank dead last in all of FBS in total yards, giving up 484 yards per game. Statistically, their best ranking is their rush defense, but it sits at 106th in the nation. They're only better than 30 other teams, which is kind of crazy to think about. Even though their defense stinks, I do like Blake Fletcher. He leads their team in tackles. So this is a pretty interesting game. I mean, I love these types. A lot of people don't because they could be rock fights. And what I mean by rock fights is the teams could struggle a little bit offensively, but I'm not quite sure how it's going to look this year. On the other hand, just some key statistics that I was looking at. I'm a stats guy here, Knock. Both of these teams really do avoid getting penalized. Go figure that the service academies are very well-disciplined football teams. But Air Force is 19th in the FBS. They only average 40 penalty yards a game. And Army is second, only averaging 24.9 penalty yards per game. So I thought that was pretty wild. And then obviously with these guys running the ball, controlling the clock, they both do rank in the top half of the FBS in average time of possession too. So my closing thoughts here, what I really, really like, I like Army. I think it's going to be a close margin. Give me them +1.5 or even money line. I like them to win outright. And even though I think this is going to be close, I could see this game being something that's along the lines of either like 24-20 or like 27-23. But with that being said, I do like the over in this game as well too. So I like Army money line. I like the over. And Knock, you know this guy as well too. Our boy Jervon Simon, actually a graduate of West Point, played there on the football team, I think from 2014 to 2017 or 18, one of those years. I reached out to him to get a little bit of information or what his thoughts are. So I'm going to play a little audio message from him right now.
This Saturday, we got the lesser of all academies, Air Force Academy, a.k.a. the Chair Force Academy. I got one thing to say. Go Army, be Air Force.